I'm the branch president of Branch 238, National Association of Letter Carriers. I represent the letter carriers in Stark County and also part of Tuscarawas County.
Explain to me what's happening with your employees.
Our concern is that the Postal Service has taken very drastic measures when they don't need to. As the APW President Carmine Russo said previously, we believe that with the proper legislation that the Postal Service could survive. We believe if the pre-funding was returned to the Postal Service, or to the Postal Service, then we would be able to have the monies to do a lot of the things that right now is bringing the Postal Service down. And with that, the Postal Service would not have to take the drastic downsizing that they have to take at this time. I am concerned that with the drastic measures that the Postal Service is taking, that it would further deplete the need for people to use the Postal Service. I think if the service standards changed and people could not get their mail to the places that they needed to go, or even to receive the things that they needed on a timely basis, that they would use other measures. I think we would certainly be kind of hurting ourselves by doing something like that. So I think with the legislation and looking at the impact of the service, and also, of course, on the economical side, to do away with jobs, any jobs in this time, is a bad thing. So we hope that the Postal Service, with the help of legislation, can take other measures other than to just shut down facilities.
As a letter carrier, you end up running in face-to-face with people.
You're
the ones that have to deal with the brunt of the service change.
That's absolutely correct. We consider ourselves to be, the face of the Postal Service, because we are what the public sees. And it is, difficult to explain to people that, their mail will be slower arriving, and that perhaps those standards will impact the things that they need to do. So, there's a lot of pride involved in our job, and certainly when we have to face people with a service that we believe is not as good as it used to be, I don't think that's good for the service at all.
As far as the other thing I think of too is that the elderly probably rely on you more than some of the younger people, and they're the ones that have the hardest time getting out and around.
Well, absolutely. I think the elderly, along with people that don't have access to the internet, maybe because they are elderly or maybe they don't have the finances for that, I think they will suffer too, because, I believe my job is a service that we provide universal service 6 days a week, and by us being at every home, people rely on us. We're right there, and I think when people aren't going to be able to have access to that service at the same rate, that certainly, they may not have options, but they will suffer. I do believe that.